Hello. So, as some of you know, some of you may not know, I do have YouTube memberships, and as a perk for my super supporters, which is the highest tier, they can submit me a puzzle once a month for me to feature. Often, this is for setters of puzzles who want their own puzzle featured, but as long as I have permission to do the puzzle in some way, even if you didn't set it, feel free to submit that. Do be kind to me though, because I do these as live solves, and if they're very long solves, or frustrating solves. Um, I mean, I guess that's part of the perk, but I may not be able to solve it in that case. So after a certain amount of time, I may give up on these puzzles. I don't think that's going to be the case for this one. But yeah, it's a little bit overwhelming looking at it, to be honest. But we'll go over the rules and we'll see how to approach this. All right. So, and this puzzle is by Tyson Price, who is a new super supporter and is actually using his super supporter privilege. So there you go. All right, so this puzzle is called Good Luck with Solving This Nameless Sudoku Puzzle, which is quite the title. It is by Tyson Price. Let's go over the rules. We do have normal Sudoku rules. So that means in every row, every column, and every 3 by 3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 9 exactly once each. We also have these red lines in the grid. Digits on a red line can't repeat. So normally in Sudoku, we could easily put a 1 here and a 1 here. But because these are both on a red line, we are not allowed to repeat the 1. And so that would be disallowed in this puzzle. Between different red lines, of course, you can repeat, but on the same red line, you cannot. Grids on gray lines must read the same forwards and backwards. So let's just take this one here. So whatever, let's do a short one. So if this was, this could be say 131. If we read it forwards, it's 131. If we read it backwards, it's 131. So and that basically it just means we have clones in the grid. These two digits are the same digit. So this very long one, just the ones that are equidistant from the center are the same digit. These two are the same. These two are the same. These two are the same. Just another way to put that. We do have clues outside the grid. Some of them have these diagonal arrows. These are little killer clues. And so what you do is you look down the diagonal, like say here, and those digits sum to the clue. So these would all sum to 39. So you go down the entire diagonal, and we're given the sum. Now, little killers on their own do not prevent digits from repeating. So I could put a 9 here, and a 9 here, and a 9 here, and a 9 here, and a 9 here if I wanted to. Probably summed to too much, but you were allowed to repeat digits along this, like as long as Sudoku allows you to. However, we do remember that we do have these red lines in the grid, which do prevent repeats. And so some of these diagonals cannot repeat because of the red lines, not because of the little killer. All right, on the other side of the grid, on the bottom and the right, these are sandwich clues. So the clue gives the sum of the digits sandwiched between the 1 and the 9. So for example, if I had the 1 here and the 9 here, this could be, say, 4, 5. So in between the 1 and the 9 in this row, I have the 4 and the 5. Those add to 9, which is our clue outside the grid, that 9 there. So wherever the 1 and the 9 end up, the ones in between would add to that clue. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you want to try it yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, we do have some gimmies here. So we have a 3 pointing at that. So that's 3. And now these two add to 3. We DT2 right away, by the way. These two add to 3, so they have to be a 1-2 pair. Now, I'm wondering about if outies are going to be helpful here. 15, actually, with 1, 2, 3 gone, 15 has to be 4, 5, 6. That's the only way to do it. The smallest digits we have, 4, 5, and 6, add to 15 already. So putting bigger digits in there will make it add to more. So that makes this a 7, 8, 9 at the very least. So these add to at least 15. And these need to get to 30. So these add to at most 15. They actually add to 15, 14, or 13, if we want to be exact, because this adds to 15, 16, or 17. I don't know if I can do anything with that yet. We can't repeat digits, though. If this was 7, 8, it would sum to 15. This would have to be 6, 9, because we can't repeat the 7, 8. So I wonder if it's not quite interesting yet. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. We have all of 1 through 9 here, which does sum to 45, so a bit of a superfluous clue, but that's okay. All right, let's just do this corner here. This is a 3. These two add to 7, so they could be 1, 6, or 2, 5. But they can't be 3, 4 because the 3 is gone. These add to 14 without a 3. So it's not 3, 5, 6, but I don't know that that's important. I could color this palindrome, this long one at least. These two are the green digit. Where's the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 digits. So these two digits are the same then, right? Let's just see. So these are the same. These are the same. These are the same. And these are the same. Okay. Can any of these be the same digit as each other though? These are all in a box. So we know that purple, orange, red, and blue are all different. So that leaves just green. Can green be the same? It can't be the same as purple or red. Green. Oh, green shares a box. Yeah, green could only be the same as blue. So if any of these are the same as each other, it would be green and blue. What do I do with that? I have two purples looking down. Purple's down here. Two oranges. There's so many clues here. It's hard to know where to start. Okay. Let me just finish these. These reds. Puts a red down here. We know red is not the same as green. Okay. But this can't be purple because it would repeat here, and that's already in the box. So purple's one of these two. I don't know how much that helps. I don't know if green and blue are different though. Actually, they can't be. Look, this green looks down, this green looks in. And we know that green is not orange or red because of this box. So green has to be blue. So we're going to get rid of blue and make that green. Okay. So green is over here somewhere, I suppose. All right. So I think that's what I get out of the palindrome for now. I think it's good to have that seeded. I noticed this 35 sandwich clue, the one on the bottom. The maximum the innards inside of a sandwich can add to is 35. The reason I know that is 1 through 9 adds to 45. We saw that with this diagonal. So if 1 through 9 sum to 45 and the 1 and the 9 aren't counted as part of our sandwich sum because it's whatever's in between the 1 and 9, we have to subtract 10 from that. So that's 35. So this has to be the 1, which makes that a 2. We have to have a 9 on top. So that's not a 9. Okay. So what does that do for me? This 1 or the 2 or the 9? I'm not entirely sure. Are there any other nice sums here? There's another 35 here. So this is the 9 and this is the 1. All right, we have a 1 on this non-repeat diagonal that adds to 24. How many digits is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits. I guess 6 digits that can't repeat. 1 through 6 add to 21. So we have 3 degrees of freedom on here. I guess this isn't a 1, meaning that's not a 6. But 3 degrees of freedom? Well, we have to have the 1, though. I don't think that's a problem. We need to be bigger. We need to be bigger than all the low digits. So so if this was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then we would add to 21. So we actually need to be at, yeah, we could still have a 9 on here. That's unfortunate. We haven't even excluded the 9. Okay. If I think about this 14 a bit more, what do these 3 add to? Maybe that'll help me. So, because we know what all of these add to. We've got the 3, the 7, and the 14. So that adds to 24. And so then these 3 digits add to 45 minus 24, which is 21. Unfortunately, 21 is pretty open. 21 and 3. The problem is 987 adds to 24. 97 adds to 24. Getting down to 21 is 3 degrees of freedom. So I think these can't be. These have to be 4 or higher. I don't know what to make of that. So the 1 and the 2 can't both be here. So 14 has a 1 or a 2 on it. The 14 has exactly 1 of 1 or 2 on it. If I have the 1, then we need 13 to go with it, which could be 4, 9 or 5, 8. Yeah, it's really not that exciting. 14's not hard. The only reason 15 was interesting here is because we had the 1, 2, 3 gone already. We don't have the same thing here. Okay, so what's next? Oh, we got this 9 here. Right, so this can't be 9. So this is 7, 8. So this is 6, 9. Okay. That's not a 6. Sorry, there's so much going on in the grid that I don't know what to pay attention to. 27? I'm not sure that's important. These longer little killers can be... are any of these the triangle number for the number of digits? So we know this is this 8 digits long or 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8 digits long. So it's only missing 1 digit. So if it adds to 39, and we can't repeat on it, if it adds to 39 and it's missing 1 digit, that digit would bring us to 45. It's the missing digit from the 8. And so that's going to be the 6. So we cannot put a 6 anywhere on these cells. I don't know if these not being 6 does anything right now. Oh, okay. We have a 6 sandwich clue here, and we know where the 1, 9 are. So this is the 6. We have a 5 sandwich clue here, so that's a 5. Again, I'm just going to be missing, like, there's so many things to look at. I'm going to be a little slow on some of these. Yeah, these had 35, these had 35. That's okay. Are there any, like, easy sandwich clues? We know the 1 and the 9 are next to each other in this column because they add to 0. And we know the 9 can't be here or here, or 9 can't be in any of these because of the box. And, oh, we got this 5, so hold on. This is not 5, this is not 2. All right. So 9's not here at all. So if we want the 1, 9 next to each other, they got to be here with the 1 here, 1, 9. So we'd be either exactly 1, 9 like this, or we would be 1, 9 like this. So this is always one of the 1, 9s. Yeah. This is a 1, 9, which means the 3 clue, because we can't use a 1 in a sandwich clue because the 1's outside the sandwich, this has to be a 3. And then it's next to the other 1, 9. Which means this can't be 1, 9 because we already have a 1, 9 pair in this box. And so this has to be the 1, 9, but it can't be the 9. So that's 1, that's 9, that's 1. And so now this is a 15 clue, meaning that we need at least 2 digits, but we're going to do that anyway. But this can't be a 9 because it would repeat the 9 down here, and that doesn't work. So I think this is our 9. Let's see. Well, hold on. The minimum digits to add to 15, but we can't use the 1. So the minimum digits, 2, 3, 4 is 9. Plus another 5 that's 4 digits. That's 14. So we could use 4 digits to add to 15. Meaning one of these two is a 9. We either add to 15 and 3 or we add to 15 and 4. And so that 9 points in, this 9 looks in. Putting a 9 in one of these two. Okay, there's a 9 clue here, and none of these are 9. So the 9 actually has to be here in this column. That's the only place left. And so these add to 9. So they can't be 1, 8 because 1 can't be used. They could be 2, 7. They can't be 3, 6. They could be 4, 5. Oh, they can't be 4, 5. There's a 5 in the column. So this is 2, 7. And so this is a triple. We have 1, 2, 3. We need 4, 5, 8. Okay, and that makes a 4, 5, 8 triple in this column, making this a 7 and this an 8. And so now these 2 digits, we've got 1. We need 2. 2 and 6. All right. And then this is a pair. We have 1, 2. We need a 3 and a 4, it looks like. So now this is a pair for the box, which is going to involve an 8. So that's not an 8. Let's see. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8. Yeah. Could have just done the 7, 8 first. I have to remember that we can't repeat on these really long diagonals, which might come into play later. We know green isn't 1 because this one looks at a green. So this cannot be green. So green is either 2, 3, 4, or 6. Green is not 3 either. So green is 2, 4, or 6, I suppose. And green is not 6 because of this. Okay, so green is not 6. So green is 2 or 4. Okay, we're getting there. This is either 2, 5, or 1, 6. If this was a 1, we would need to be a sandwich clue. We would be 1, 4, 9. making green a 2. Do I have anything for that? Not sure. This digit is not any of our colors. We can give it a new color, blue, and that's repeated here. So blue is in one of these two. Making it a 2-6 or whatever this is. I don't think the 2-4 helps me with my 14, does it? Can this be 9? If this is 9, I need 5 more. I could not be 2-3. I'd have to be 4-1, which would make this 2-5. Okay, I'm not sure that's important. Trying to see if it couldn't be 1. That couldn't be 9. What do we know about blue? We know it's not 7 or 9. Okay. So if this is blue, it's not 9. 9's one of these 3. Oh, that's important. Do we have anything else to scan like that? 1 is in one of these 3. Okay, I might have to find another clue that's going to be helpful. Is it one of these? 27. 4, 5, 8. Oh, didn't I say this was missing a 6? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, this adds to 39. It's missing a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this can't be the 6. This is a 2. That's a 6. Lots of stuff to remember in this puzzle. Yeah, I still don't know if 2 is green though. But anything else? This also doesn't have a 6 on it because we just placed one. So none of these cells have 6 in them. None of them. Now 1 and a 3 on a 32. Is that low? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 digits at minimum, 1 through 7 adds to 28. So we have 4 degrees of freedom, which is a lot for a 1 through 7. So yeah, I don't see a problem with that. We need 4 higher. So none of my highlighted cells are 6. What do I do with that? Okay, maybe I should look at all the places I have 1s and 9s. So I have a 9 here. So this row, it adds to 16. So there's a 1 somewhere. Normally you could do 16 and 2, but it involves the 9. It has to be 7, 9. So actually, we need at least 3 cells for 16. Now, can we do 16 in 5 cells? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 20. So that's way too big. So I think I have to put the 1 here. Okay, and then so that's not a 1. So red is not 1, I suppose. So these 3 add to 16. Do you think, I wonder if the outies are easier to think about. So we know what all of this adds to. It adds to 26 plus 7 is 33. So 33 to 45. Did I do that right? Yeah, 16 plus another 10 is 26 plus 7 is 33. So 45 minus 33 is 12. So these 3 add to 12. So if this was 4, this would be 2. That's 6. This would have to be a 6. That actually seems reasonable. Okay, and then if this was 4, this would be 5. That's 9. To get to 16, this would be 7. Wait, did I say the other one right? Hold on. If this was a 4, this would be 2. That's 6. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're not adding to 16. Sorry. We're adding to 12. Right. I messed up the other one. So if this was 4 or 5, that's 9. This would be a 3. And it can't be. Okay, so I don't think this can be 4. Okay, so here's my logic. These sum to 33. We know the sum of these. That's 33. And so the outies sum to 12 to get us to 45. And so if these add to 12, if this was a 4, if this was a 4, this would be a 5. That adds to 9. So we need 3 more to get to 12, but this can't be 3. So this is not a 4. This is a 2. Green is 2. All right, so I don't actually need green anymore. It's called 2 now. I'm not going to color this whole grid. So that makes this a 6. Now, I don't know. Okay, so this is a 2. So these two add to 10. So we're not doing 5 plus 5. We have to do 4 plus 6, making blue a 6. Okay, so I don't need blue anymore either. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. So we get some digits. We get the 5 here, we get the 5 here. We get the 7 and the 2. These are not 5s. All right. 1, 2, we need 3, 5, 8. Okay. Do I have anything on the diagonals that helps with that? Yeah, this can't be 3. All right. Do we know? Okay, this has 1, 2, 3 on it, and it has to add to 32. So that means these, which are not 1, 2, 3. So 32 minus 6 is going to be 26. So these 4 digits, which don't repeat, add to 26. That doesn't seem like a problem at all. Let's see. What would 4, 5, 6, 7 add to? Right. What I'm already experiencing is what I already knew about this, which is it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 7 long, and 1 through 7 adds to 28. We're already on our way to doing 1 through 7. So we still need to grab those 4 degrees of freedoms from somewhere. But there's a lot of freedom for that. So I don't think I can do that yet. We have a 1 and a 2 on this 24 sum. That doesn't seem like a problem. Oh, I didn't need green. Oh, but this is the 3. How did I know that? Oh, no. Sorry, this was the green 2. Sorry, not 3. Oh, I forgot what green ended up being. Okay, we still got the reds, the purples, and the oranges to figure out. Is orange 1? Orange is not 1, because 1, yeah, this orange sees a 1, so this cannot be the orange. Did I get anything? Okay, so these ones, so there's a 1 in one of these two cells. But this can't be 1, because we can't repeat 1 on the diagonal, so that's our 1. These ones look in here, this one looks in, and this one looks here. So the 1 is placed here. Can I finish 1s? Yeah, this is a 1, and this is a 1. Very nice. All right, 1s are done. I do have this palindrome. I wonder if that's important right now. We got a lot of sandwich clues and little killers that we can look at. I think the sandwiches might be easier to look at. I got a 1 in this row, so we know the 9 is going to be over here somewhere, and we add to 9. So this cannot be the 9, simply because we wouldn't be able to put another 9 in between. So if this was the 9, this would be exactly 2, 3, 4. And it can't be. None of these can be 2. This sees a 2, and these see a 2. So the only way to add to 9 and 3 without a 1 is 2, 3, 4. So this cannot be the 9. That places the 9 here and places 9 here. That means red is 9, so I don't need red anymore. Okay. So these two add to 9. Definitely not 1, 8, not 2, 7. Could be 3, 6, but only this way. So that's 6 there, and it could be 4, 5. Oh, neither of them can be 5. There's a 5 in the row. So we get the 3 and the 6. Perfect. 3 is not orange, by the way. So this is orange. That 3 can't repeat in this diagonal. I'm trying to keep up with my markings here. Can we do this 32 yet? We at least know what these 3 add to. So 9, 7, 1 is going to be 17. And so to get from 17 to 32, math. 3 gets us to 20. And so then another 12. So 15. These add to 15. 8's kind of big for 15. Not that big though. It would have to just be 15 in the 2 digits that is 7. Oh, I have a 5, 8 pair here. So this is a 3. So these two add to 15 minus 3. I should probably double check that. but if that's true, these add to 12, and 4, 8 already adds to 12, so this would have to be another 4, 8, and it can't be 8. So I think this is 4, this is 8, but let's do it, and then let's just double check that these actually add to 32. So we've got 8 plus 24, yeah, which is 32. Okay. So that's a 4. And so now I know this sum. Actually, I know what this pair is just from the box. So this is a 2, which goes here. And this is a 7. So hopefully this does add to 27. We got 9 plus 9 is 18. Plus another 9 is 27. Perfect. All right, do I have anything of note in this diagonal, which also adds to 32? I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 6. I don't know. So I already have 12. So the remaining 3 digits have to add to 20, which is pretty big. The biggest these 3 digits can add to is 987, which is 24. So yeah, that's our 4 degrees of freedom. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, I can place this digit. How about that? Let's just do Sudoku. That's a 4. And then down here we have a triple. We need a 5, 7, 8. Okay, do I know anything about that? So orange, unfortunately, orange is 5, 7, 8. Purple is 4, 5, 7, 8. I'm gonna mark that. This whole box is 4, 5, 7, 8. We know this adds to 14, so these two add to 12, actually. So 4, 8 adds to 12. So this can't be 8. We could do 4, 8, or we could do 5, 7 adding to 12. Okay. So that's still pretty open. What's next? Maybe there's another sandwich I can do. So we have a 1 here, so we need to add to 11. So where's the 9 going to end up? We need at least 2 digits for 11. In fact, I think I should just pencil this whole row, and let's find out what's going on here. We have 1, 2, we need 3. We have a 4, we need 5. We have a 6, 7, we need 8, 9. So this is not 3 or 9 based on Sudoku. This is not 3 or 9 based on Sudoku, which means the 3, 9 goes here. So this cannot be the 9 because this can't add to 11 on its own. So this is the 3, this is the 9. And so now we need 3 plus 8 is 11. Perfect. And that's a 5. 5 can't repeat on the diagonal, so that's 8, and that's 5. This places the 9 here. All right. Purple is not 8. Interesting. Neither is orange. Okay. Do I have anything? Oh yeah, this 3 can't repeat. So that's a 4, and that's a 3. So I've got 1, 3, 4, 6, 9. So what's left on this diagonal? So we know we need every digit. So we do need a 2. And the 2 can only go here on this entire diagonal. Okay, so let's do that. In fact, that was the last 2 in the grid. Okay. Oh, purple can't be 4. Okay, which means this is not the purple. This is the purple. And so this can't be 8. All right, that places the 8 here. Which places the 7 here. This just doesn't have 6 on it. So it's got 1, 2, 3. It's missing the 4, which goes there. Okay. These 2 digits are the same. Okay, if I do this pair, that'll probably help. I can get this 8 first. So this is the other 5, 7, but it can't be 5. So that's 7, that's 5, that's 7. So purple is 5, orange is 7. That's a 4 and an 8. Okay. Don't need any of these colors anymore. In fact, I think we're finishing with Sudoku here. We've got 1, 2, I need a 3. This is a 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 and 8. That's resolved. And so that places the 6 and the 8 there because of the palindrome. This row, we need a 3. This row, we need a 5. And then these 2 digits are 4 and 7. All right, and we're done. Yeah, it's awesome. You solved the puzzle. Well, thank you. 25 minutes, or 26. Not too bad. Cool. Well, thanks, Tyson, for being a super supporter and for submitting this puzzle. I hope everyone enjoyed it, or at least enjoyed watching my solve. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.